Thought she married a rich man until she found the skulls of another woman under their bed. But by then, it was too late.
Learn how to launch your own faceless YouTube story channel using free AI tools. ChatGPT in your smartphone, no camera needed. Start today and bring African stories to the world faceless and fearless. Click the link in the description box to get started.
She was the pride of Umuodafe village. Her beauty was unmatched. Every man who passed by turned to look again, but her heart only beat for one thing: money. She would say, "What is love without money? I can't use love to buy wrapper." Her mother, Mama Ugomma, always warned her, "Nwanneka, my child, beauty is nothing if you follow the wrong man. Marry a good man with not a fat pocket." But Nwanneka laughed. Her dream was to marry a rich man from the city, someone with a car, someone who would take her out of poverty, and one day her wish came true, or so she thought. A black jeep rolled into the village. People ran out, shouting and clapping. Out came a man in dark shades and agbada, Odidika, tall, handsome and proud. He said he was back from the city to build his mansion in the village. He started giving out money and rice. He wore gold chains. Rumors spread. He's a big man, maybe a politician, maybe a businessman. Nwanneka's eye lit up. She knew what she wanted. Nwanneka began her mission. She fetched water for Odidika, cooked for him, visited him every day. She wore her best wrapper and danced when he passed. Odidika smiled at her. "You are beautiful," he said. "Will you marry me?" The whole village rejoiced. Mama Ugomma cried and begged her daughter, "My daughter, I see darkness in this man's eyes. Please don't go." But Nwanneka shouted, "You want me to remain poor forever, Mama? This is my dream, oh." And in 2 weeks, they were married. But she had no idea what kind of man Odidika truly was. Odidika took Nwanneka to the city. His house was like a palace. She had everything: clothes, food, phones, and even maids. But she wasn't allowed to enter one room. It was a sacred room. Odidika warned, "Never enter there." At night, she heard strange cries. She saw blood on his clothes, and sometimes he disappears for days. But Nwanneka ignored the signs. She was rich. That was all that mattered. So long as it provides me everything I need, any other thing is secondary, she muttered, until the door opened. One rainy night, Odidika forgot to lock the door. Curious, Nwanneka entered the sacred room. Inside were women's clothes soaked in blood, photos of girls she didn't know, and a strange pot filled with red water. She cried. She screamed. Odidika caught her. "Now that you have seen it," he whispered, "you must obey or you die." Nwanneka froze. What had she married into? She sat in silence. "My mother told me about this. My mother warned me about this man, but I was blinded with material things. I was blinded by money. God, please help me." Odidika confessed. He wasn't a businessman. He was a ritualist. He married young women, used them in rituals, and sold their body parts to stay rich. 3 wives before you died. You are number 4. If you behave, you will live longer, he said coldly. Nwanneka cried. She tried to escape, but he locked all the gates. She became a prisoner in her own mansion. Nwanneka met an old maid, IJ, who whispered, "Do you want to die like others?" She led Nwanneka to a hidden wall. Behind it, the bones of a girl were buried. Her name was Adama, Odidika's last wife. Nwanneka fainted. When she woke up, She knew what she had to do: escape or die. Every night, Nwanneka and IJ dug a small hole in the fence with spoons and sharp objects. But Odidika grew suspicious. He began chanting strange things at night. The house grew colder. Nwanneka started having nightmares of the dead girls. Then one night, IJ disappeared. Odidika claimed she traveled, but Nwanneka found her head near the shrine. She had to escape that night. Barefoot, she climbed the fence and ran into a bush near Odidika's mansion. Odidika chased her with charms and machetes, but fate was kind. She fell near a priest's hut. The priest saw her bleeding and took her in. He listened to her story and nodded. I know him. He has killed many, but tonight the gods shall strike. The priest returned with Nwanneka to the mansion. He called down thunder. The shrine caught fire. Odidika tried to run, but was trapped by his own charms. His victim's spirit rose and dragged him into the fire. The mansion burned to the ground. The evil was gone. Nwanneka returned to Umuodafe, a shadow of herself. The villagers wept when they heard her story. Mama Ugoma embraced her, crying, "My daughter, thank God you are alive. That's enough." Nwanneka started helping other girls avoid her mistake. She worked with the priest to teach young women to choose wisely. Years later, Nwanneka met a kind teacher named Chisom, a poor man but full of love. He treated her like gold. She married him, not for riches, but for peace. And she always told young girls, don't marry for money. Marry for peace. Marry for safety. Marry for love. Learn from my own experience. Don't wait until you experience what I've experienced. Some moral lessons we learn from the story. Not all that glitters is gold. Marriage should never be for money alone. It should be for love and genuine friendship. Always listen to the warnings of the elders. Elders, they have more experience than you. Evil can hide behind riches, and true peace is better than fake riches. Did you enjoy this story? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more emotional and powerful traditional stories. Tell us in the comment section what you would have done if you were Nwanneka. Stay tuned for our next story. You don't want to miss this. Bye!